Okay, today we're taking a peek at the Four Humours most recent sample we've received in the mail from our manufacturer in China. Here's a view of the kind of the previous box sample that we received. The new sample included the deluxe potion holders, which are right here. I'm going to show you how these kind of are assembled together. And it also included the plastic insert tray. In addition to that, you'll see a slight increase in the box size. We needed to do that to fit the tray, and just a tiny slight increase in the box depth. So trying to make everything look, really nice and neat and tidy inside there. Be still really tightly packed, but also symmetrical and makes sense when you're putting it away. So anyway, we're gonna put the old sample to the side. You can kind of see the differences here as well. We're gonna put the old sample to the side, and we're going to take a peek at the new sample. Opening the new sample, we have our instruction manual on top. We have our game map, our map tiles, or map boards, and our fiefdom boards, and those are held in place. We unpack those. We have our scene cards. We have our Kickstarter specific scene cards. And then we have our party tiles. And we have our objectives and some additional, reference cards as well. So the storage inside here is really, neat and tidy. This was designed in-house, which is fun. It was really fun to design. Wasn't quite sure how it was gonna work. We needed to do this angled, positioning here for the map boards on top, because there wasn't really a way that we could lock these boards into place differently. So we had to really come up with a creative solution, without making the box bigger or completely reconfiguring things like asking you to put the boards underneath. So anyway, it's ended up working out. Currently we have our deluxe microfiber bags packed with potions and potion tokens. So the deluxe potion holders and the potion tokens. I'll kind of show you what these look like. Now keep in mind the bag color here is still not final. That's going to be much more closely, matching the color and aesthetic that we're going for the game. So anyway, here's what the potions look like when you bring them out. Let me kind of hold one up to the camera as well. So that's kind of fun on the front and on the back. What's cool about these is, first off, it protects the token. That's something we were going for. Anytime you play a chit bag game, not shit bag, but chit bag game, you're wrestling around with the tokens a lot inside there, and your tokens are going to display wear and tear over maybe 5 to 15 games. You're going to start to feel some rough edges. And that should happen pretty evenly across the entire game with Four Humours, but we don't love that, so we wanted to provide a cool deluxe solution. We thought of this fun idea, this deluxe potion holder. It grasps onto the outside of the chit, and it really protects the edges. Still lets you see the fantastic artwork of the chit, combined with a kind of a mixed material look and feel. This this translucent plastic that's going on right here. It feels super premium. I love it. They sound cool when you're in your bag too. There's a lot of little perks here that it brings to the table, and it's a component we haven't really seen in the board game space. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to put these together because it's going to be a common question when you receive your game in the mail. So first off, here's the tray, or here's a chit board that we've already punched a bunch of the tokens out of. We need to assemble up the final player color, okay? So when you're putting the potion tokens into the potion holders, there's a couple things that you want to look for. First off, the artwork on the back is all the same, and it doesn't matter what, it's kind of a circle gradient. So if the token, for whatever reason, is rotated a little bit, you're not going to be able to tell looking at the back of a token what token it is on the front. You're not going to be able to have that memory game, okay? So that was built by design so that you couldn't tell so orientation didn't matter. That being said, when you're playing the game, it does make a lot of sense for the token to be upright in the potion. And this just helps you, like when you flip the potion over, you're always going to be looking at the heart upright, because the way that these things work is, you're always just going to kind of put them face down or face up for the potion holders with the potion token inside of it. And when you flip them up, I mean, I just like to keep my games neat and tidy, right? So here's one thing to remember when you're assembling it. When you push the token into the potion token into the potion holder, that's the time where you get to choose your orientation. So choose it such that the heart is face up. Now, what do I mean by face up? We have these flat bottoms that will designate like the bottom of the actual potion holder. And that just kind of helps you, kind of ground what's top and bottom, right? Because otherwise it's tough to pick. So anyway, I'm gonna kind of show you what this looks like. Let's see if I can kind of do this in front of here. Let's see, pop, let's see. Just kind of pop it in like that. It does take probably 2 hands, and then it will become secure. And yeah, I mean, at that point, it's done, right? So it's not too big of a process. I think what I'm gonna do right now here is just show you a bunch of assembly, and then probably speed that up during the actual, video that you watch, just to kind of get a feel for what it's like to assemble the game. I mean, it's nice the first time you receive this game to have some friends help assemble it, but I do think it's maybe like 2 minutes per player, so it's not too much overhead to assemble. And then once you do it, your potions are protected pretty much for life. So anyway, I'm super happy with how they turned out. It was kind of a risky component because we haven't really seen it done before, but that's what we do at Adam's Apple Games. We take a leap of faith, and we come up with different component ideas, and we really try to to bring them to life in the board game space. So I wouldn't doubt if you start to see other publishers take a note of what's going on here, and start to deliver unique mixed material solutions across the board. Anyway, time to assemble. I'm gonna have fun doing this, and then I'm gonna cut the video and say cheers or whatever. Anything else we wanted to talk about today? Oh, the tray. Before we get to the final potion assembly, let's talk about the tray. So here's a nice tray fart. The tray is really sturdy. The last thing, we have a couple of what are these, Plague Doctor meeples, really thick and chunky. They fit in the side here. The tray is really sturdy. I feel like, I don't want to stand on it, but like I do feel it's quite robust for the design of the game. It's not a tray that we wanted to skimp out on because we want this to be a tank. We want it to last you a long time. So anyway, let's get to assembling. All right, we did it. Like I said, probably about 2 minutes. We're gonna speed that up, a little faster. And yeah, I mean, that's the latest news from the sample. Things are looking really good. We're into production. I'm hoping to kind of finalize those timelines pretty soon here, and just keep updating the project. It's a weird time where there's not a ton of news to share, but we're gonna do our best to keep you guys updated, for all the news that comes through. So anyway, have a good day, and thanks for watching. Bye.